All right. So happy 4th of July last weekend, everybody. Hope everybody stayed safe and everyone had a great holiday celebrating 250 years of America. As you can see in our backyard, we are definitely officially kicked off in summer. We got the pool. We got some floaties hanging around on the deck. Those that have kids understand that that happens often. So hope you had a good weekend. This week I was preparing my arrow build and hoping to have the arrow build video up and going. It is not going to be ready. There's just some things I'm not just loving about the video yet. I want to make it right for you guys to enjoy. So today I've come up with, on short notice, something for you this week. I had mentioned it, I don't know, one of the videos recently. I mentioned the painted arrow camera adapter for your bow for self-filming, right? I don't know how many of you guys are self-filming or if you're filming at all. If you're into that, this is something you're going to want to check out. You're going to want to check this product out. I did not have this last year. I think it's going to be a great advantage this year. Let's talk about the pros and cons that I can see so far, the things I've experienced so far, and we'll go from there. So if you're self-filming, you know that no matter what, actually, if you're just filming in general, you're going to know that having a partner that's filming you, you're not going to beat that. I don't know if there's a way that you're going to beat someone being able to adjust settings and zooming and this and that. How are you going to beat that, when you're self-filming? So I've been researching ways to self-film and stuff. And this is one product that I think is going to be helpful. Painted Arrow. Go check them out. I'll put a link in the description and you guys can check out the product, see what they got. They have multiple different products. So this is the iPhone, or the phone, doesn't have to be an iPhone, but I run an iPhone, mount to the stabilizer. It's magnetic, and that's what I went with. They also have an adapter for GoPro. You can also do your GoPro in this spot. More I'm researching with them. They have other adapters for tree, if you're in a tree stand. Also look like they have now an attachment for like a body cam or some sort of cam that hooks onto you. Something I'm going to check out is that, because from what I've experienced with this, what I'm not fully getting, well, let's just jump into that. So actually, this is the downfall I've found so far with this, that I'm not, that I haven't been impressed with, I guess, if you will. I love the product, but is because I don't run lighted nocks when I shoot thus far. And I'll put some videos up here where you can see my video of, shooting and the arrow disappears pretty fast. And one of the things that they highlight is that you're going to be able to get to watch where your arrow maybe is impacting the animal. Might be my camera, like that matters, your camera quality. I'm just using my phone a lot of times, so hey, the quality is not going to be good as some of the high-end, well, I mean, if you think about GoPro versus an iPhone, I don't know as far as quality what is better. But I guess what I'm saying is I can't see my arrow exactly where it's hitting in the video. Now, granted, that's shooting at a target that's staged, that's not moving, it's just, and I think, with animal live movement, you're going to be able to see more what's going on. Could be the lighting. A lot of times I'm shooting in the evenings, the lighting's getting dimmer, that type of thing. Obviously, that's going to have an impact on what you can see, what you can't. I don't run lighted nocks. I have not made that. I do have some. There's something about it that I'm not feeling comfortable with yet. For no reason, no good reason. It's just a mental game for me. Seen reviews where it's good. Some people love it, some people don't. It's whatever a guy wants to do. I'm just not running it. So I think it's helpful if you're wanting to see where that arrow flight is happening. Having a lighted nock is obviously going to be a great choice with this product. All All right, so what do I like and love about this thing? Well, I can self film from my bow. So if I'm in position, got an elk coming in or you got deer coming in or whatever, I can use this with the phone and film it as I'm getting ready. Clearly that's a advantage where then I can pull back, anchor, the whole thing. The other thing I loved about this, which I wasn't sure, and I tested it, and you'll see it in the videos here that I show, where you reverse the camera on the iPhone. Again, I say iPhone because that's what I have. You can reverse the camera on your phone where it's pointing back at you. And my thought was, because it's low, if I pull back, I'm not gonna be able to see myself, right? I'm not gonna be able to see, that angle that you see a lot of times where guys are showing themselves when they take the shot and they're excited, all that good stuff. I didn't think that would happen with this, and it actually does. It works really well, as you've seen you'll see in the video. Like it actually captures it pretty well. Obviously, it's a lower angle. I had a little joke here. I don't know if it's not even a joke. Someone had commented on one of my shorts about how Jesse Pinkman, didn't know Jesse Pinkman went to archery because I guess I look like Jesse Pinkman. It's not the first time I've gotten that. And I guess he gained a little weight. Hey, nothing hiding here. Yes, Jesse Pinkman has gained some weight, ate some cheeseburgers, and hey, I mean, I think he's a good-looking cat. I've heard he's a good-looking cat, but so I guess, hey, a little chubby Pinkman's nothing wrong with that. So here I am. All right, so back to it. I like that angle. I like the angle that it gives you when you're wanting to film that angle. I've thought about this year, depending on what I'm going to do for cameras, having this with the angle back at me, and then I'm planning on maybe running a GoPro or something where I can do a forward view at a different angle. But I might just do this with the angle forward, just like most people do, and run it that way. I don't know, we'll see. There's options with it. It's really versatile. I love that it's very versatile when it comes to stabilizers. It's got the pad that helps with vibration. It works very simply. It's a very direct. There's not just a lot of mechanics to it, which I do like, but I also, something I would have liked to see is, if I had my phone, I don't know if this is a good angle or not. If I had my phone here, let's say, I wouldn't mind if there was something that maybe we could twist here or something that comes down just to extra stabilize or maybe extra support having the phone not fall. If I wasn't filming with my phone, I would show you what on Painted Arrow, what they highlight, which is the magnet that they use is so powerful that it's so strong. You can just shake the bow and it's not going to go anywhere. Though I think that's true using their magnet, if you guys are doing what I tried to do at the beginning, using the magnet that maybe you have for like your car that you hook, on your little stand in your car, that is not going to work. At least not for me, it didn't. You'll see I believe in the Arrow build, some of the videos, I had this shooting, and you'll see it actually, maybe in some of my shorts too, where it was falling off. It was coming off when I was shooting. That is because I did not have the Painted Arrow magnet on the phone side attached. I was using what I used for my car. It is important. So if you're going to run this, it is important to use their magnets because they work the best together. One thing I did not still do that they recommend is not putting the magnet on a soft case phone case. They want it on a hard surface. I did not listen to that. I have put it on my soft case so far, and it's Otter box, so it's a good case. I don't want to replace the case, and I'm gonna run it on that case. It's a soft back, but I haven't had any issues yet. I have an idea if it starts peeling what I'm going to do to get it to stick on, but that's how I'm going to do it. They suggest don't. That's what I'm going to do, is what it is. But yeah, I mean, overall, that's kind of the gist of this thing. I really like it. If you're self-filming, it's a great way to go. For all you guys who are self-filming, such as myself, I'm excited to use it this year. I'll be using it quite a bit, I can see, with making content. Let's see, is there anything else I want to go over with it? I don't think so. I think you guys should just check them out. Budget-wise, as far as budget, can't remember what this costs. I know I've been running my mouth a lot about budgets, and you know, using what you can. I still think there's major talent in a guy that can just come up with something if they need to on the fly to make it work. If you can come up with something and not have to purchase this for a cheaper price, good on you. 100% support that, and you guys rock. But for the price point that I think this was at, it only made sense to get it for what I'm doing this year. Is one of the things on my list with my budget going, I'm gonna have that this year. The arrows were one of them. This was another one. So as we get closer to the season, which is right around the corner, guys, you know, I'm happy to have this. So, all right, guys, we'll keep shooting, keep practicing, and just keep safe, you know. Appreciate all you guys. I hope you guys are all having a good week. And again, happy 4th last weekend. Hope this next weekend is just as good. And start enjoying the summer with the family. Get out, swim, and shoot, and do what we do. One last thing I wanted to mention. I just went and took a few shots, and it reminded me of something that I wanted to mention on here about this product as well. You have to learn it. You have to learn how to use it. It's not just as many as you might think, like, oh, you just put it on and start filming. Yes, but if you're going to take a shot, right? And a lot of guys, myself included, what I like to do is when I shoot, I let the bow just kind of naturally fall out of my hand. And when that happens, obviously, then the camera is going forward and you're not catching everything. I struggle with that a lot, learning how to, after the shot, keep it where I'm filming, you know, and that's where I can see a little bit of a disadvantage too with the self-filming and using this as after shooting. You know, you have to keep that on the animal, you know, or some kind of following through, like a new follow through, really. And I hope that's not going to affect, you know, my shot and how I go about my process. But that's one other thing I wanted to definitely mention is getting used to shooting this. So want to throw that out there. Again, thanks for watching.